TheTitleFight.com. We're going to start things off with recapping this past weekend's bouts, and we're going to start with the Friday Night Fights main event, which featured former world title challenger John Molina making his return to the ring after being blasted by Antonio DeMarco in one round this past September. He took on Danny Williams in what was sort of a crossroads fight, as both men had prior successes followed by huge losses. This is the kind of fight in which whatever fighter made a statement early would win. The first three rounds were a little slow as there was little activity. Williams has good hand speed and seemed to be controlling the pace of this fight until he was hurt by a clash of heads in the third round. In the fourth, Molina landed a huge right hand that sent Williams down, reeling through the ropes. The referee reached the count of 10, and Molina was awarded a knockout win in what was sort of a must-win fight for him. He has put himself back in the mix for further paydays and possible title shots. Okay, let's move to the ShoBox main event, which showcased unbeaten featherweight prospect Ronnie Rios taking on former 122-pound title holder Rico Ramos in a 10-round bout. This was a huge step up in class for Rios as he took on an experienced veteran and former world champion in Ramos. The younger Rios looked sharp for the first half of this fight as he landed good quick combinations to both the body and head of Ramos. Ramos selected to stand on the inside with Rios, which gave Rios the advantage. After Rios had a dominant sixth round, he kind of ran out of gas as his activity level dropped dramatically. He let his foot off the gas pedal, which allowed Ramos to stay in the fight and take some of the later rounds. The fight would go the full 10 rounds, which was a first for Rios, and he would earn a 10-round unanimous decision. I'm not sure what was going on with Rios in those last few rounds, and he definitely needs to make some adjustments going forward. Okay, this Saturday night features a huge triple header on Boxing After Dark. In the main event, you have featherweight champion Orlando Salido taking on top contender Mikey Garcia in a classic boxer versus puncher kind of fight. Salido is a good pressure fighter who loves to bring the action, and Garcia is a very good boxer puncher who can mix it up if needed. This should make for an interesting scrap. Also that night, middleweight title holder Garcia Golovkin, who was sensational this past September, takes on the very tough and durable Gabriel Rosado. We've seen Rosado showcased on NBC Sports Network Fight Night, and he was very impressive in all three outings this past year in 2012. He has lobbied for a fight with Canelo Alvarez, and I thought he should have been the opponent for Canelo on September 15th. Since he hasn't been able to get a fight with Alvarez, he has decided to move up in weight to challenge Golovkin. Plus, you have what should be a barn burner between Roman Rocky Garcia as he takes on Juan Carlos Burgos. This is a huge night of boxing which you don't want to miss, so make sure you tune to HBO this Saturday night. Well, that does it for this session, Fight Freaks. Until next time, this is Steve Gallegos. Have a good one.